All right. Good people, everybody. What's going on? Big Matt Diamondina's in the house. This is our 4th annual Pickem Show. We first started this show in 2019. And
3 years ago Thursday?
Yeah, we just started picking bowl games and just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, he called me and was like, hey, I know a guy that said we could pick bowl games on his internet show.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it started. That's all we were going to do. It was just, and we met down at the church.
Yeah.
Probably for an hour.
Yeah.
Sunday school room.
Yeah.
That was it.
Here we are. Show, this ain't
169.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, tell us, before we get into bowl games, let's kick around some news. What about Coach Prime at Colorado?
Oh, wow. I like it. He's already bringing some. He had Mike Zimmer, who was a NFL head coach, is going to be his defensive coordinator. Kent State's former head coach is going to be his offensive coordinator. Didn't he get a guy from Alabama?
Yeah, he's going to be the defense.
Yeah,
Kelly.
he's going to help with defense.
Yeah, I think it's Kelly.
Yeah, and I know he got a guy from Mississippi Valley. Now, I've not heard about players, but the transfer portal's going wild, is it not?
Oh, yeah, there's already, like that first day, there was 400 or 500 kids in that first day. Now there's over, 2,000 kids in the portal. But, the
Not
thing,
as many big names as I thought.
the thing is, like, if 50%, 55% of these kids, go in the portal, then, well, where's the other 40%? What happens to them? Because only 4% find a home.
Really?
So where's the other?
I don't know. A lot of them don't even find nowhere to go.
Yeah, and just because you put your name in the portal don't mean you're leaving. Like Levy, and North Carolina State, JT Daniels moving again for the 5th time.
I don't understand that. Which somebody said he lost his position there towards the end of the year, maybe hurt again. But I was shocked by Keaton Slovis, who started all year and went 8-4, which is not bad.
I don't know.
And he's leaving. JT Daniels leaving again. I kind of thought that
Yeah.
was odd. But which we don't know the circumstances.
Yeah, all the if Slovis, I told you, I play devil's advocate and all this stuff. I just say stuff like, I try to think maybe, well, what are they thinking?
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave. What are you doing?
Oh, I know.
He just wants to go win somewhere.
Yeah.
Just go to a program that can be in the top 4. Try to win a championship or win a conference title. Or it's not going to happen at Pitt.
His teammates were not very thrilled with him over that.
That whole team's kind of been picked apart from USC
Addison,
all the way down.
they were not happy with him at all, from what I heard.
But Coach Prime, being at Colorado, he's brought a new energy, and he told some of the kids, hey, you can go ahead and jump in the portal and take off if you want to. I mean, they told them not to bring their cell phones to the meetings, and, they're not going to.
He kind of come across to me like he didn't want nobody that was there to stay there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, they won one game last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but
he's trying to bring in some guys that want to win, and he's just going to change it. And, more power to him, I guess, if he can.
I'm sure there's somebody on that team that he could use.
I seen a podcast last night with a guy, he's a player on the team. Some guy was talking to him, and he said, how tough is it? And he said, it's pretty tough. Like, he's come in, and he's.
Oh, they're already doing stuff?
Yeah, he's expecting, and, he needs to drop a little weight, trying to get stronger and faster. Yeah. And this kid played baseball too. Wound up getting his knee hurt, couldn't finish baseball. So, I think. You think he wins? What do you think about?
I think it'll be a while. I don't think he's just going.
Think he'll win 5 games next year?
I don't know. That'd be good. I mean, that'd be a good season. 5-7. UCLA, USC, Oregon, all them are good. Utah's good. Washington's good.
Utah. Did you say Utah?
Stanford.
So Stanford's not now. They're going to be reeling.
Which UCLA and them's leaving, but they're not leaving yet.
Yeah. So they got next year to still fool with USC and UCLA.
Yes.
But Utah and Oregon's going to run that conference, so let's see if Coach Prime can.
Oregon State's not bad. So,
Here's what the question I got, and I want to bring this up because I ain't seen anybody else bring this up. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to go and win a lot of games. Well, I pick him to win 5 next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, he could. I mean, you've seen these first-year coaches at TCU. They're in the playoffs. Well, and this portal does create.
Sonny Dykes has coached a lot longer than Deion.
And the portal has even things out where kids are not sitting and waiting. They are going and playing.
Yeah.
But let's remember this. And he just come in pretty much. His son's quarterback. Period. Other quarterbacks, get out. I don't know if that's,
Is he already pretty much said that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's done deal. His son's quarterback.
Is he still coaching at Jackson State right now? I heard they were upset with him.
Well,
but I don't understand why. I mean, that's obviously a big time.
Well, some of the community is because in that league because they just jealous and they just hate on each other so much.
Yeah,
I don't understand it either.
But now his players and stuff aren't.
I don't think so. Not that I've seen, but that's the question. Now, can he just come here and start winning? I mean, just because he won at Jackson State, we're playing Division I football now.
Yeah.
This is FBS. He's not going to be playing against lesser talented teams. Like Grambling State and those kind of teams, right?
No.
I think Utah and Oregon are better than any of the other HBCUs, right?
Cal. Yes.
They are. Okay. So
Arizona,
I'm not being
State.
crazy by saying that.
No, definitely not.
So, I don't know. It's just got to be careful with that.
He just said he's the quarterback, period.
Yeah. But, he's going to come in and get these games. I'm just saying the competition.
I'm just saying, is he good enough to be a D1?
Yeah, is he?
We don't know.
That's my question. Why ain't none of these other talking, especially like Craney Company or Josh Pate, nobody really owns them. They can kind of say what they want.
Yeah, they said the same thing.
They ain't saying nothing about it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So we're sure that this kid can just play in the Pac-12 and be dominant.
Yeah, he's Caleb Williams already. Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And the Heisman thing with the Caleb Williams writing on his fingernails.
Yeah.
Now, that takes him out of the Heisman for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
I think the Heisman has to do with more than just your playability.
It's going to be, and I don't mean to offend Georgia fans, but guys, Stetson Bennett being invited, it's a formality. He's not going to get it. Williams or Dugan's going to get Duggan.
Yeah.
They're going to get it. I mean,
Stroud.
Bennett's not going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm not being mean. He's not.
He won't take away no votes. Stroud will probably finish second or third.
Yeah.
I'd assume.
I mean, and that's an honor to be invited.
Sure.
But
he's not even the best player on his team.
No, I think Bowers is.
So there you go. I mean, he's not the best player.
I know a lot of people. I saw some that they actually thought he was going to win it, and I just don't. I don't think so.
To me, the portal is a bad thing. That's only going to get worse. Say you have a quarterback in that's trying to, and the guys and have their high school quarterback waiting you, and then if the quarterback can already play against that level competition, leaves the high school player hanging. Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
So,
thank you for the comment, Dylan. You're right.
So what if Slovis decides he wants to go to Colorado? Yeah, he's better than Dion.
Yeah, so. I assume.
I assume he may not be.
What if he ain't?
Thank you.
We make big now. If they surprises us, hey man, rock it out. I mean, that's fine with me. Well, let's hang out with you, hang out. I mean, that's if he can do it, man, get it done.
Well, I got a problem with some, and I shouldn't. And it's probably wrong of me, but I got a problem with 5-stars playing for mid-majors. If somebody's great and can start for Colorado and be dominant, why are they playing at Jackson State or Alabama A&M? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe just be a personal thing. Maybe
it could be.
Maybe you personally just enjoy the small atmosphere.
Yeah. Travis Hunter, why is he playing for Jackson State?
He wants to be with Dion.
Which, now, I think Travis Hunter, it won't matter. He'll go pro.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
I'd imagine he'll be at Colorado after the bowl game. So they got a bowl game to play, which he'll be coaching. Who was it? North Carolina Central?
North Carolina Central. Cricket ball.
Yeah. I wonder if did the Jackrabbits win earlier? I was watching some of that. Army Navy's kicking off right now. Alabama and Houston's playing too. So we're going.
Oh yeah, Alabama and Houston.
Yeah, we're going to go through this. We're going to watch some more Georgia state championship games and some Alabama basketball. And we're going to do this on Saturday. We're going to take off tomorrow because our seasons. That's kind of it.
Yeah,
for football.
Much,
now we're going to do basketball. We're going to talk about our kids around here.
Right.
We always
We don't go super deep.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll say who I'll go. I'm going to go to a game. I'm going to go see somebody play.
Did you not go to one this week?
No.
I mean, I wasn't able.
I hadn't either. We just been too busy. So this kind of puts the end to it, and then we'll start up, kind of next week. And college basketball's kicking around, and Dean will have lots to talk about.
We'll kick kind of getting started. No conference play yet, but
we'll get some of that talk. He give your list, top 15 last week or so.
Yeah, top 10 players.
Yeah.
No, top 15 teams. Yeah, so Auburn, Arkansas, Alabama.
They're good.
Yeah.
Alabama's got a pretty good squad this year.
Yeah, they're doing well. Basketball's a tough sport.
Yeah, so
it is. I mean,
we'll get more into that. And we heard about an injury. We don't know any details, and we're not doctors. We just heard there was an injury for a kid up at Sandrock.
yes.
God, I don't know what's going on.
Seriously.
I don't even. But whatever it is, Lord be with them and their family. Good gracious, man, that's terrible. I don't know the details, and I'm not going to share them because it don't matter.
No.
There's a kid hurt, and I'm praying for his family, and we're thinking about them.
Yes. I hope he's going to be okay.
I don't know all the details to it, so just hope a speedy recovery.
Yes,
And good luck to all the Wildcats this coming week. Got a lot of ball. I think I'm going to go up there Tuesday. I think they're playing Spring Garden.
Oh, they got a big game.
Yeah.
Spring Garden.
Yeah, the boys and girls will play Tuesday night.
Sandrock.
That's always a good game every year, man. It's 87, 89,
Oh, yeah.
84, 86. What was it? 5 games were decided by a total of like 12 points.
Yeah. Boys.
Yeah. 5 games.
Yeah, they have a good matchup. They really get after it.
I'm curious to see the boys because we just know so many of the boys on both teams. Now Justice and St. Clair's running it, and Coop's gone at Spring Garden. So you got the Welch brothers. They're in there playing, so I'm curious.
The last one I went to, I got aggravated. There's 10 timeouts in the game, and neither coach.
Oh, yeah. They saved them all.
They saved them all. And in the last 2 minutes, we had 9 timeouts. And I'm telling you.
It took 30 minutes to get the last
and it was
minute.
close.
Yeah, it was close. Every time one of them get the ball inbound, bam, 3 tied.
Timeout.
Oh, my God, timeout.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's good if you can save them.
It was good. That was a good game. They always, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm trying to get my basketball juices flowing.
Yeah, they let them. It's hard to, just right off the bat,
We'll get that kicking around. And so I hope everybody's had a good week. And we're going to talk about some bowl games. And we got winners. And some of these games are, probably everybody's not going to watch.
No.
Probably closer to Christmas, we'll have a lot of watching.
But good gosh, December 19th is like New Year's Day.
So when we come back, now we'll have had some bowl games played.
Oh, yeah.
And we will be talking about them. Our college football will continue to go on our show. We'll continue to do college football till the national championship game in
January
Inglewood. Carried away, Dean.
I'll
give you my winners, and
I'll start naming the bowl and who's playing, and you can give your winner, and I'll give mine. All right. We'll get with the date, December 16th, the Bahamas Bowl. I'm assuming that's played in Bahamas. I wouldn't think it'd be played in Houston, would you?
Probably not.
Miami, Ohio, not the Hurricanes, versus UAB. Now, Matt, I went with our local team on that, UAB. They play good this year.
They got a good football team. Yeah, I like UAB.
Now, you got to remember, guys, we don't know. This is just our picks today. We could change some of these because a lot of players will be sitting out, which that hasn't really started yet.
Yeah, not yet. But I don't look for Bryce Young to play.
He has not. He's been working out.
Yeah.
So that's the Bahama Bowl. All right, Matt. UTSA and Troy that same day in the Lou's Trading Bowl. Who'd you get in that?
UT Louisville.
No, UT Texas San Antonio and Troy.
I like Troy, man. They're playing good right now.
They are.
They're playing good. I like it.
They are. Troy is playing good, but I think Texas San Antonio is very good too. So I kind of went with them, but in a close one. All right, the next day, next Saturday's a huge day. All right, Wasabi Bowl, Matt. Cincinnati and Louisville. Louisville's coach. Louisville's going to get a new coach.
Yes.
Jeff Brom.
Yeah, they got a lot of them. We got coaches moving around too. Finkel at
Finkel
Wisconsin.
going to Wisconsin.
I like Louisville in that one.
Okay, I took Cincy. We got some different things here. Dion in his last game at Jackson State that same day in the Cricket Bowl, Jackson State takes on North Carolina Central.
Jackson State. Even they're reeling from looking at whatever's going on. I like Dion to get it done.
All right, right after that, Florida versus Oregon State in the Las Vegas Bowl. Matt, I can't pick Florida with Richardson not playing.
No, I don't care if he is playing.
You still will take Oregon. Oregon State's good.
They're playing good.
I mean, they beat Oregon. And I'm not taking anything away from Florida. I just don't understand why Oregon State is playing in a so-called lesser bowl.
Yeah.
But we're both going.
Yeah, I like the Beavers.
All right, Washington State versus Fresno in the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl on the 17th.
Give me Fresno, the Bulldogs.
All right, I agreed with you on that. Fresno State, we actually picked them to be very good.
Yeah, a lot of people did. They had brought a lot of guys back.
And I think they did okay.
Quarterback was good. They lost some late games in the season.
Linden Tree Bowl that same day. Rice versus Southern Miss.
I mean, it's in Mississippi. I mean, they got the ballers. They ain't no way they're losing to Rice.
Right. I wouldn't think so.
I don't care how Vegas has that picked.
We agreed on that one. New Mexico Bowl, same day. This is a good matchup. SMU versus BYU.
Better game than people think.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, put a little star by that one, guys. And it's on what day? The 18th?
That's on the 17th.
17th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like BYU. Give me the Fighting Mormons.
I put BYU too, but that could go either way.
Yeah, it really could. I think it's actually a 1-point game on pick.
Oh, really?
I think it is.
Wow. And the last game that day, which is next Saturday's the Frisco Bowl. I'm assuming that's played in Frisco, Texas. North Texas versus Boise.
Yeah.
Boise's usually pretty good.
Yeah, they're a bowl game team. I'll take the Blue Broncos.
Yeah, okay. All right, then we skip a day. We skip next Sunday, and there's only one game now.
Which will be on next Sunday. We'll go over these games.
Yeah, we'll have about 11 to go over.
We'll talk about a high school basketball game we went to or something.
December 19th, Marshall versus UConn in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. I went with the Thundering Herd.
Yeah, Marshall, that's kind of close to home for them. Just kind of right around the corner down there. Give me the green Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about UConn. That's the only game that day. The 20th, we have two games: Eastern Michigan versus San Jose State in the Idaho Potato Bowl. That's obviously in Boise. I went with Eastern Michigan, man.
Give me the Conquerors, the Aztecs.
You want the San Jose State?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I like their emblem on their helmet. Looks like Coast of Christians, Marco Bryant and them. I'm just going with the.
Again, I have no idea.
I went for the symbol on the helmet.
Hey, they went to the fourth round. All right, Boca Raton Bowl.
That'd be a great place. Let's go to that bowl. Can we get in that game?
I'm sure we can. We can get in anything we want, can't we?
That's right. They're Matt Todd Shaw.
Liberty versus Toledo. I'm going to have to stick with Tyron Dupree, who's made 47 tackles this year, guys.
Yeah, this will be. He's senior this year.
Yeah,
right?
47 tackles for a major.
I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna go with the Rockets.
Toledo? Are they the Rockets?
I think so.
Well, that's a good question.
Toledo.
Guys, we're not going to sugarcoat it. We don't know a lot about these.
Yeah, who does?
I mean, really. We do about Liberty.
Somebody wants to come in and let me tell you about Toledo.
Yeah.
It all started in 1941. Coach San Fran Fleckenstock.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know about Coach Fleckenstock.
But we do know. Is Freeze coaching in this game? He is not. Right?
No, I don't think so. No, he's a.
Well, but I don't know if that will make a difference. That sometimes motivates players. So, all right, 21st, Western Kentucky versus South Alabama in the New Orleans Bowl. I've not heard a lot about South Alabama. I have heard a lot about Western Kentucky.
The Hilltoppers are playing good ball, but I'm gonna go against them. I'm gonna go South.
You're gonna go with South Alabama.
It's in Alabama. How could you know?
Well, that's true. I'm gonna have to pick Western Kentucky on that one.
I think they got a good team.
They do. And we got a good game here. Baylor versus Air Force. Baylor nearly beat TCU, nearly beat Texas. This is the Armed Forces Bowl. I don't know why Air Force is playing in that. I'm kidding. Who you got on that?
I like Baylor. Give me the Bears.
All right, we went with Baylor on that one. Louisiana versus Houston, Independence Bowl.
Well, I mean,
that's on the 23rd.
We got their flag right here, our tag behind us. I mean,
who? Oh, Louisiana.
The Cajuns, man. But you know what? Throw that away. Give me Houston, man.
I got to take Houston in that.
Houston Rockets.
And I don't know what to do in this next one. It's that same day, the 23rd, which is 2 weeks from yesterday. Wake Forest versus Missouri.
Good matchup.
Gasparilla Bowl. But is Hartman playing?
I don't know.
If he's playing, I'm taking Wake Forest. If he's not, I just think it's a good matchup. And we put a star beside that one too.
Yeah, I like. I'm rolling Mizzou. I think the Tigers, the Yellow Tigers, are playing good right now.
Well, I may change that, but I went with Wake Forest. Let's find out. We may change some of these because if Hartman's not playing, I'm not taking Wake Forest. All right, Christmas Eve, Middle Tennessee State versus San Diego State in the Hawaii Bowl. I don't know where that's at.
I think they played down there in Ballpark.
Oh, okay. They need an Alaskan Bowl, don't they?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I went with San Diego State.
Yeah, I take San Diego State.
But Middle Tennessee's good. That's a good matchup.
San Diego State, they are the Aztecs. Marshall Faulk played there.
He did.
Talking about a football player. Go back and watch some of that YouTube video. Marshall Faulk at San Diego State. Holy crap. What a football player.
Hold on, I can't. Okay, I couldn't read my own writing there. December 26th, the day after Christmas, there's only one game. God, there's a bunch of bowl games, guys.
Yeah.
New Mexico State versus Bowling Green, Quick Lane Bowl.
Yeah, I like Bowling Green.
I like Bowling Green, too. All right, and guys, this is all before the 27th.
Yeah, we're right halfway there.
Oh, my gosh. I don't even... All right, 27th, there is a ton of games. 4. Georgia Southern versus Buffalo in the Camilla Bowl. I have no idea anything about Buffalo.
Georgia Southern's favored in the game. I'm going to take them.
I did too. How much are they favored by in that game?
I don't know.
I really don't either. I just know Georgia Southern's got a pretty good team. First Responders Bowl.
Yeah.
Memphis, Utah State. I took Memphis.
Yeah, give me to Memphis.
Utah State did play Alabama early in the year. I think they're good, but Memphis is also good.
Yeah.
Birmingham Bowl.
That a good one.
That would not be a bad one to go to.
Yeah,
guys. If anybody wants to take off down there, you can get in.
Yeah, we try to go every year, and the weather never
cooperates.
Never. It's always 30 and raining.
Yes.
I'm not going to.
I went one time with some guys, and one guy thought it probably wouldn't be that bad, and he didn't wear a jacket, and he ended up with pneumonia. It was miserable.
Yeah.
It was raining.
Cold.
And miserable. All right, Coastal Carolina versus East Carolina. Coastal, they've got some players hurt.
The Birmingham Bowl. I got Wisconsin. Birmingham Bowl, by the way.
Oh, okay. I got East Carolina and Coastal Carolina.
Oh, no. Okay. I missed that one. Who's Wisconsin play?
They play Okie State in the Guaranteed Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Guaranteed Rate Bowl. All right, who do you have in East Carolina and Coastal Carolina?
East.
You're an East Carolina fan.
I'm going to pull for them every time.
All right, what about this Wisconsin-Oklahoma State? Oklahoma State with a bunch of injuries. Spencer Sanders transferring.
They're gone. Yeah, they're bad. I like the Wisconsin Badgers.
You know what? I'm going to change. Can I change that?
Yeah, lock it in today.
Oh, man. This is locked in after today. All right, we move to the 28th. Gus Malzahn versus Duke.
Yeah.
Military Bowl.
I think they respond from their blemish on their record down there in that last game they had.
I didn't.
Against Tulane.
I got UCF.
I do too.
All right, same day. Big day. The 28th is a huge day. Kansas and Arkansas, Liberty
Good
Bowl.
game.
I went with Arkansas.
Yeah, I do too. Give me Coach Pittman. He was our Coach of the Year last year.
Yeah. I do not think this is a good matchup.
The Lane Kiffin Bowl.
No, I don't like that. Holiday Bowl, Oregon and North Carolina. I just think Oregon's better than them. I'm not knocking North Carolina. I know I come on here and say that too much. I don't want to insult nobody, but I just think Oregon's a lot better than North Carolina.
Yeah, I agree.
I took Oregon in that.
Yeah, I would too.
Texas Bowl, that would be Texas Tech versus Ole Miss. I think Lane will get them back.
Yeah, I liked Ole Miss.
Yeah, they lost 3 straight, barely.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be all right. Now we move to the 29th. It's getting kind of...
We're getting down there.
Getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better. Syracuse versus Minnesota Pinstripe Bowl.
That's usually, in the years to come, if you go back and look
That's
at
Yankee Stadium.
At other Pinstripe Bowls, they're usually pretty good games. I like Syracuse in this one. They're close to home. I mean,
they are close to home. I'm going to go with Minnesota in that one. We got a few different picks. This is a good matchup. Cheez-It Bowl.
Yep.
Oklahoma versus Florida State. I think Florida State's playing well. I went with Florida State.
Yeah, Hang Gang, you can find him on YouTube. I watch his stuff. He's a good Christian kid. He's the punter.
Yeah.
Task punter for Oklahoma. But they're just not playing real good.
No.
They're not. So give me the Seminoles.
Seminoles are playing great.
Give me the Gold Indians.
This game here is fantastic. I didn't really know who to pick. Let me mark that. Texas versus Washington, Alamo Bowl.
Yeah. Man, Texas won it the first time it happened, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Texas.
They don't this time, Dean. Not so fast.
You think Washington?
The Huskies.
That's a good. I think it's a pick 'em.
Or is Washington the Huskies? Or is that Washington? Yeah, that's right.
Washington State's the Cougars.
Cougars, yeah.
That's what
Penix is at Washington State.
He's at Washington.
He's at Washington.
He's good now.
I like him.
And they went 10-2, but
he's got way more passing yards and touchdowns than Bennett.
Oh yeah, he's got more than anybody.
Yeah, Bennett's he's like 20th on the list of quarterbacks. How he got invited is just out of pure sympathy because he's the quarterback on the number 1 team, and they need to fill a spot because Corum got hurt.
Yeah, Corum was going to be the 4th,
He got hurt.
Who else?
Why not bring the day kid from North Carolina? God, he's good.
Yeah, he had a great year.
I mean, just invite him to come up and just get him to have dinner and, put a tie on.
I think they just, since what they did last year, and his kind of comeback story,
Petey party.
Maryland versus North Carolina State in the Mayo Bowl. I just went with NC State.
Oh, give me the Wolfpack.
Yeah. Pitt versus UCLA. Slovis playing, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Some bowl. I'm going with UCLA.
Me too, yeah.
Which I think UCLA is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
All right, here was a good one, Matt. Real good one.
Yeah, I like this game.
Notre Dame, South Carolina, Gator Bowl.
I'm tossed on that one. I'm really tossed.
I went with Notre Dame.
But I did too. But if South Carolina wins, I will not be surprised. Beamer's ball is just rocking right now.
South Carolina beat Tennessee and Clemson back to back.
Yeah, why not beat Notre Dame? You know what kind of season that finished for him?
Oh my gosh, 9-4. Ohio versus Wyoming in the Arizona Bowl.
Let me tell you about Wyoming. 1913, John Sedgrass started the football program. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that sounded good. Sedgrass?
Yeah, I don't know. John Snodgrass.
I don't know, man. Ohio.
Jerry Piccolo started it all at Ohio in 1894.
1894, Jerry Piccolo.
They took a cow stomach and actually played a game. Yeah, I got
that was the first game.
I got a
cow stomach.
Yeah. I got Ohio.
That's pretty good. I did too. All right, Tennessee Clemson Orange Bowl. That is on the 30th. Now, I will say without Hooker, and now that Clemson's made their move to Klubnik,
yeah,
I'm going to pick Clemson.
Yeah, me too. Give me the Orange Tigers, not the Orange Men.
But I do think it'll be a good game. And I would like to see Tennessee win.
Yeah, if they win it, I'm not down on them.
And I'll be honest, I'm not an anti-Bennett guy, but I thought Hooker should have been invited.
Yes. Just the injury. Yeah. Hooker and Corum, they were the two that didn't get on the list because of injury.
Because Hooker's still the Offensive Player of the Year, isn't he? And I saw where Wyatt won the Biletnikoff.
Yeah, we need to go over that. I wanted to talk about that.
We'll talk about that in a minute. You may know more about that
I
than
don't.
I do. The 31st, Iowa versus Kentucky, Music City Bowl. That is in Nashville. Guys, that's an easy game to go to.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Iowa because Levis is not playing.
Yeah, I agree.
He's already.
With Kentucky kind of where they're at already, Coach Stoops, I don't know if he's stepping out or stepping in, or Coach Short, what's up? Another great Georgia high school championship game. Yeah, I know. We just watched it.
We just watched it. Ask him, did Cedar Grove end up,
Shady Grove?
Sandy Creek end up winning that? Coach Short, they were up with 50 seconds left, but the way and I just hate it for Cedartown.
Man, Cedartown, God Lord.
first and goal from
5
the 1.
times, could not get in with Gardner, or the quarterback. Yeah, I like.
I picked Iowa.
Oh yeah, give me the Hawkeyes. Not from MASH neither. Hawkeye.
Oh boy, he was funny though.
Yeah, he was.
Bama versus Kansas State. I think everybody's pretty much playing for Bama as of right now. I'm going to have to. I do think Kansas State's a good team.
Yeah.
But I think Bama's a little better. I'm not being a homer, but I'm going to have to pick Bama if Bryce Young's playing.
Yeah.
Now, if it changes, I may change that.
Yeah. We look for Bama to win this. I think the points on it's like 11. I think Bama covers. But if you got guys not playing, Anderson and Bryce, and who knows, don't be surprised if Kansas State don't come out there and throw the ball around and make Alabama look bad.
And we do think Kansas State is a good squad, but I don't think they're as good as Alabama. TCU versus Michigan in the Fiesta. The only reason I'm going over that, I'm just doing these in order. I think it'll be a better game than people think, but I'm going to pick Michigan.
Yeah, I like khaki pants. I just do. I heard some talk this morning in the gym. They're really hyped on TCU. They think Duggan can beat Michigan, can beat the defense. And if they do, I'm okay with it. I'm kind of, listen,
Yeah.
I'm picking this because I think Michigan's better.
I do.
But I'm really kind of rooting for TCU. I'm really rooting for them to win it all. I don't want to be – I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, Georgia, they're the SEC, but, more than likely Georgia's going to win this thing.
Yes, I would. I mean, they have as good a shot as any. I mean, they have the highest shot.
But if TCU goes and wins it all, wow.
I know.
Wow, that's something to talk about.
A lot of people. No talk anymore.
I mean,
or Ohio State.
Sheesh.
Ohio State versus Georgia in the Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is going to be a good game. Now, I did hear some talk, and I didn't realize it, but I should have because we watched the game that day together. But neither one of Ohio State's running backs played against Michigan. They both. Henderson was hurt, and Williams went out with an injury.
Jigba's not playing. He's going to draft.
But Egbuka and Harrison are playing. I think Georgia gets tested, but I think they come out on the.
Yeah, I look for Georgia to get. I think 30-35 beats Ohio State.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Ohio State's better than Georgia. But I do think they're good. Now we go on the second. We're going backwards.
Yeah, I kind of got them last here. Yeah.
Mississippi State versus Illinois. That's a good matchup.
It will be a good game.
That's a good matchup.
Don't be surprised if Illinois. They may.
That's in the Rely Quest. I picked Illinois.
Yes, they did. They wound up staying and winning.
Same region.
Both teams were from the same. Yeah. See, that's what you get when you get that. No.
Cedar Grove and Sandy Creek were from the same region.
It'd be like Center playing at Wofford State.
I went with Illinois, Matt, because of what Mississippi State does. And Illinois has one of the top 10 defenses in the country. I went with Illinois.
I went SEC.
Okay.
But he'll throw that ball around 50 times a game.
Oh, he will.
We're going to find out how good their defense is.
You see where they're running back left? He said, we just need to run the ball more.
Yeah.
He goes, that's it. We just need to run the ball more. He gone. He was good. Dylan Johnson.
We're at
at Mississippi State.
Yeah, and they run the ball a lot against Ole Miss.
He's gone. And it took he didn't call him out. Didn't call Leach out. He just said, I'm leaving. We need to run the ball more.
Don't go to Alabama because they don't.
Tulane versus USC in the Cotton Bowl.
Terrible. How did they wind up so far down on? I mean, the Cotton Bowl's a good game. Okay, now don't get me wrong. Okay, the Cotton Bowl's not a bad game. I figured USC would wound up in a better game up here somewhere.
Too. I don't think that's a good matchup. I do think Tulane's good, but I don't think that's
how do you? Come on, committee, really? Y'all are fixing to put them in the playoffs.
Why is Tulane and Purdue and USC and LSU not playing?
Match them up.
I don't.
Let LSU play USC.
Yeah. That would have been a great game.
What are they doing?
And these two, we may be eating these words in 2 weeks. Tulane USC, greatest game ever.
I know. I don't think so, but I think USC smokes them.
I do too. LSU and Purdue Citrus Bowl.
Not even close.
LSU.
By a lot. This may be the most lopsided bowl game of all. Last but not kind of least.
Man, this is a good game.
It is a good game.
Penn State and Utah.
That's a really good matchup. I like a good West Coast, East Coast team. A tradition from Paterno, Dean, back in the 60s all the way to Urban Meyer, putting these guys on the map and putting them in a Sugar Bowl and upsetting Bama.
And that guy that's been there since then has just been great.
Since then.
Nottingham, is it?
Yeah, we looked
Coach
him
Short,
up.
what's his name?
We looked him up the other day.
He's good.
Really good job. I like the crazy Indians. Give me the flying Utes.
You got the Utes. I'm going to stick with Penn State. We went different on that, but I think that'll be an excellent game.
Yep. The only one, the game, when I went back through these and kind of looked at them. USC and...
That's the only one I see that's just kind of...
Huh?
Yeah, you're kind of like, huh? Yeah, like the Brian Knapp. Huh? That's the only one. That's the only. And there was one other I didn't like. I didn't like Oregon State having to play on December 16th.
No. Why didn't they play? Well, they already played one. But it seemed like you could have done something better.
Maybe Tulane's for real. Maybe they know something we don't.
Well, see, they would have been 12. See, Bama, in a 12-team playoff figuration, Bama would have started the
would
playoffs.
Have been 5th with Tulane.
Yes.
Where would USC have been? 10th?
Yeah, so they would play...
They would play Tennessee, right?
9.
9 and 8 would have played.
I think so. 5 and 12, 6 and 11, 7 and 10, 7 and 10.
Okay.
7 and 10. Who's 7? Tennessee?
I think Tennessee's 7.
So Tennessee would have played us. That would have been a good game.
Well,
guys, me and Benton went through this. You can go back and watch some of the shows.
I just don't know how good Tennessee is without Hooker.
And he is big against this 12-team playoff. He hates it. I'm not too crazy about it, but when I started going through the
good games,
we started writing out who's going to play who. I was like,
"Yeah,
these are good games."
Oh yeah,
I was like, maybe I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, and plus you got to do that for 3 or 4 straight weeks. It ain't no telling who will win that thing when it goes to a 12 team.
1 through 4, they are bye the first week.
It'll be like basketball. There's no telling who's going to win it.
Second week, then once the first week and you get the skim off top of the pond, week 2. Then the top 4 comes in.
Top 4 gets in.
They get to play the other 4 that's left. Man, I'm like, well, maybe this ain't too bad. Because with the portal now, it's spread out more. No teams are just beating the crap out of anybody. It's NFL football. We got free agency. We're going to have a big playoff.
You can actually have a great team and be 5 and 7. I'm serious. You can be good.
Yeah, I mean, you get in the top 12 and you win 7, 8 games, you get in the top 12.
I know.
You could win it. Probably not. But that's what's happening in Georgia. This Georgia high school football, Todd coaches over there. You know the system very well. Coach Short just said 2 teams in the same region played.
Yeah, they don't do a north and a south.
Cedartown had to drive down to Bainbridge.
They match. They set it up somehow, and the games are just, golly, I mean, they're
brutal.
They're
by the time it gets
every game's like goes down to the wire.
Because we're fixing to go watch some right now.
Because they're dead even.
That's why you don't see blowouts in like Alabama. Because they're taking the best in the South versus the best in the North. Alabama, you may want to think about this and listen to me. I know they're watching.
Yeah.
What you've been doing, maybe if you look at these scores, Pickens County represents. I'm picking on them a little bit because they're 1A, and we're homers for 1A because we're from Cedar Bluff, and we know a lot about Pickens County. Bless their heart, and they can't win it. I mean, just every 4 years they win it. So obviously the South is smoking them.
Yeah. South dominated 1A.
Ramsey, Thompson, 5 on the North, and those 2 teams, Ramsey and Thompson, are right there at Birmingham.
Yeah, right.
So they don't feel like North to me, do they? You?
No.
Look, Birmingham's right here. Here's Ramsey, right there.
Yeah, right in the middle.
It's right on top of Birmingham. So the South is dominating.
Oh, they
high
are
school
big
football.
time.
So,
well, Matt, one more game, and you can tell me where this is played at. January 9th, we got Michigan and Georgia.
I say you got winning.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm going to pick Michigan to win it this year.
Are you?
Yeah. It's hard to repeat, man. I mean, look at the dynasty Alabama's had. They ain't been repeated but once.
If anybody can do it, it'll be Georgia. But I just don't know.
Where's that game at? Los Angeles?
Inglewood, yeah. Okay. My gut tells me Blue Pants. But I just don't know if they can beat. After that, what happened last year, it was just so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so bad. But maybe Khaki Pants learned his lesson. Went and put him a team together and said,
well, I also think Georgia's better, and I think they're better. This quarterback for Michigan is better, and this backup running back, my gosh.
700 yards on the year already.
Yeah, 400 in the last 2 games. And the quorum's done now, right?
Yeah.
That don't help. I'm just doing that for effect. It's just hard to repeat.
And we'll go back in through our picks and we'll do specials on just
I'm gonna leave these right here too, man.
Yeah, just the 14 playoff.
Yeah.
We'll go in and do specials on just those games, and we'll talk more and more and more about the title game as it gets closer. After Christmas, we'll get more into that and discuss that as we're doing.
Yeah, that's a long time off.
A little bit of college basketball we'll have piddling through here and there, and we'll talk about a few guys around here.
You're just going to go over them awards. What was
I don't know.
Now, look them up right here. Let me see the college football awards. Well, I know, and I was kind of shocked by that, but Will Anderson won the Nagurski Award. College. We're going to go over that right quick.
It's been busy this week, man. I've worked and helped, and I've run to Huntsville and been all over the place.
Yeah, it has been a very busy week, and I think the rain just added to the mood. Does that make sense?
It's just been busy.
All right, here we go. 2022. Well, no, that's the Twitter reaction. We don't want to see that. And suck.
Who?
Not Twitter. You know how they do on Twitter. I know Williams won the O'Brien.
Okay. Let's put that over here and see.
You mean to read this, or do you want to? I got it pulled up too. All right, top player in the country. Associated Press Player of the Year, Caleb Williams. Biletnikoff, that's for the top receiver. Jalen Hyatt. Will Anderson got the Defensive Player of the Year. Do you agree with that?
No.
Okay. Did you agree with it last year? I did.
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't get it. I think that's why he got it.
Yes,
I think they were like,
we already dropped this last year.
This guy should have got
They
this.
give it to the clown from Michigan with the face paint on it. That got his name mentioned one time against Georgia.
So, guys, basically what happens here is I think this committee's like, we did him wrong. He didn't have a bad year. He had 17 tackles behind the line, and I think that was a makeup call.
Yeah.
Because he should have got that last year.
I like this, though, Duggan on the...
Oh, yeah. Broyles Award, this is the top assistant. Garrett Riley, quarterback coach, TCU. Top former walk-on, of course, that's going to be Bennett. Top linebacker, Butkus, Jack Campbell.
That sounds like a linebacker.
Yeah, he does. Bednarik, Defensive Player of the Year, that's Anderson. Davey O'Brien, Max Duggan. Doak Walker, I agree with this 100%.
1,500 yards on 18 touchdowns and 19
Bijan
catches
Robinson.
for 314 yards.
Eddie Robinson, Coach of the Year Award, Kirby Smart. Jim Thorpe Award, Top Defensive Backs, Trevius Hodges Tomlinson, TCU.
Brock Bowers
won the tight end. Top upperclassman quarterback, Duggan.
John Mackey Award.
Lombardi Award, Will Anderson. Most versatile player, Jack Coletto. He plays both ways for Oregon State. I agree with that.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Matt, you're going to like this one.
Blitnikoff.
Remington Trophy. Olusegun Olamotimi, Michigan. College football coach. They ain't come up with that. Walter Camp Award, Caleb Williams. Academic Heisman, Jack Campbell, Iowa. Werfel Trophy goes to Dylan Gibbons.
Yeah, now I was looking right here at the Blitnikoff.
Yeah.
Listen to this. 37 catches, 600 yards, and 9 touchdowns against ranked opponents.
Wow. Height. I'm proud for him. He was good. Now, you know what he did for...
Harrison, 22 catches, 361, and 1 touchdown.
That was against ranked.
People were griping about him winning. Oh, Harrison's the best in the country. Well, right here's proof.
No, Hyatt came up big in big games.
Against ranked opponents, 600 yards and 9 touchdowns.
You saw what he did against Alabama. He had a good year.
Not that Alabama was really great this year, but
still against that was a top 5 matchup.
Now this kid at TCU, the Hodges kid, Townsend, I like him.
Oh yeah.
I like watching him. Have you seen him? You got to watch him play, really?
Yes.
Wow, I'm telling you, he's
like a shutdown guy, right?
The Barrow kid at Cedartown.
183 tackles. Good gosh. It's stupid, isn't it?
That is. Rutgers got the punter.
We don't mean it's stupid as far as...
No.
It's stupid good. And the second guy on there had 71.
Yeah.
He 112 more tackles.
So Diamond had...
I think Diamond had 70 and Hargrove had about 70, according to the stats. He had 183.
Dykes led TCU to 12-1 record in the Bertha College football playoff through the Horned Frogs fell short in the 2012 Title Bowl game against Kansas State. No matter, it was a superb season for TCU, a justified piece of hardware for its head coach.
I've heard a lot of things about that game since, and it explains why TCU got in. Matt actually said that guy scored on the touchdown. That when he reached across, and some people said that, but another guy said, well, it don't matter if he scored or not. They didn't spot the ball right. That ball was on the 8-inch line, and they never put it back on the 8-inch line.
That would be correct.
They put it on the 1.
It was wrong. Yeah, because his elbow, because he reached, Duggan reached for the end zone.
They might not have won anyway.
But he was, the ball was from here to the mic from the phone. It was like, his elbow was down as the ball was that close to the line. They marked it by his elbow because he was kind of diving and falling.
Yeah.
But the guy reaches up. He waved the ball over the goal line. He's waving it. As he's waving it,
I think they said he was down.
It gets knocked out. He was laying on a pile of men. There's no way he was down.
Yeah.
There's no way. It's a bad call.
But
we've seen bad calls. We just watched one against Shady Acres team up there at Georgia.
Pass interference?
No, where he fell at the goal line, Shady Creek.
Oh, gosh. I thought you were talking about the pass interference.
The Georgia High School.
Yeah, they get him down, but he drops the ball, and it goes in the end zone on one of their players.
I never seen it come out.
Well,
somehow it did. Obviously,
Cedar Grove was saying
he was down.
Come out, but he was down.
Yeah, his elbow. They drug him down.
They tackled him. They come up and drug him down, and I think when they drug him down, his elbow hit the ball, popped out. Touchdown, and it'd been 4th and 1.
Poor Cedartown.
I hate that for Cedartown. Hate it.
We'll get to see if you want to watch Warner Robins, and later tonight, if Gadsden City people, the team that people's griping about Coach Ali, I can't believe you lost this. What are you talking about? Georgia team beat Gadsden City
70-7.
Well, that team's playing state. Tune in tonight.
In 7A.
Yes, they got 3,000 kids in the school. You can go to gpb.org and you can watch it for free. It's a little better in Alabama. They do a little better job with their public. You got to do something on PBS to do something. They made it complicated in Alabama. Georgia, gpb.org. Watch the game. It's on at about 6, 7 o'clock. Carrollton plays Mills Creek.
Yeah, biggest school in Georgia.
Yeah.
And best quarterback in the country.
Yes. He's not a freshman this year, right?
He
was 8th grader last year. Same story as a kid from Thompson.
So he got a lot of negative feedback for all that? Ali Smith did?
That week, yeah. People were really down the road in him. They shouldn't have lost. What are you
That's
talking
smart,
about?
isn't it?
Well, they just don't know. We tried to tell them. I tried to tell Bo and them. I said, this Carrollton team, these guys are freaks. It's not the same. Alabama and Georgia is not.
I don't know why people won't believe that.
And I'm not going to get on the high horse again. Guys, Center, our local team that went to play for state, North Alabama champs.
Right.
Their school is the same size as about a 1A.
Yes, they would be 1A.
In Georgia.
Yes.
1A.
Center would be a 1A. They would be in the same region with Trine, and Trine's bigger.
Chattooga has about 200 or 300 more kids. Chattooga has about 300 more kids than Cherokee.
And they're a 1A. They went down to 1A because they didn't make the
I think they had
mark. They were close.
600-700 kids. Yeah. Cherokee County's got they don't even have 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
And schools like Spring Garden, Sand Rock, Cedar Bluff do not exist.
Zero. There's no school with 400, 500 kids K through 12.
No.
That does not exist in Georgia. They closed those and they put them all in one school. That's why they're all really good, because they have a lot of kids to pick from.
And no 8th grader can compete in any sport. Which I'm not knocking it. I mean, Thompson won the state with an 8th grade. That would have never happened there.
No, and replay is not allowed in Georgia.
No replay.
And Hayden Wheeler makes a pick and holds the ball up on his shoulder and kind of touched the ground. He's holding it up.
He would have had that pick.
In Georgia, that's a pick.
Yes.
They changed the game. I don't know, but.
Could have. I mean, they got the ball on 25-yard line. They could have tied them up. Another team could have kind of.
It's just
got down.
Georgia, Alabama, don't compare. Well, Kansas City.
But there's a reason why.
Kansas City should be able to play a 6A team from Georgia. No. A 6A team from Georgia's got about 3 times more kids than Kansas City does. Yeah. There's no school even exists in the state of. Listen, the biggest school in Alabama, I think, was Thompson. Buford is smaller than Thompson. They're actually about 300 kids under Thompson, 400. And Buford beat them by 30.
Yeah.
Your 7A state champs. A smaller Georgia school beat them by 30.
38-7.
Yes.
I don't know if there's any states that do like we do. Mississippi may.
So they talk about matchups. Well, if you match up same size, Buford actually has less kids than Thompson.
Right. Yeah, but they're a powerhouse. They get them coming in from all over the country.
Because when you watch the games.
Which I guess Thompson does too.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
But when you watch these games, go over there and watch them, and you'll see on the screen, they'll show this receiver, Ohio State, this quarterback, Ole Miss, this receiver here, he's going to Texas, this tailback, Florida State. The quarterback that just won last night beat Cedartown, he's going to Florida State.
Oh, I know. And Cedartown stopped him in the second half.
I'm not going to try to say his name.
Hockenholt or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
So that's enough of all that. But we're going to go watch a little bit of that. And good luck, Army, Navy. Go Army, beat Navy.
Yeah, should be a good
Alabama,
game.
Houston's playing too. We got.
We got to go watch that.
3 TVs going. All right, guys, we'll see y'all next Sunday. Be back for bowl game reviews and a little bit of high school ball. Go out there and check around the Garden and the Rock boys and girls, Cedar Bluff, Galesville, and we'll get to see some of them play. And Cherokee County's playing again this week. Girls playing pretty good right now. Cherokee County girls playing good. Of course, Spring Garden girls
playing good. Cedar Bluff boys playing good.
They're really Spring Garden girls are always going to be good. Coach Ratt does a good job with them. They're really good at what they do.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody. And Cedar Bluff, they're 3-0. Coach Amison.
I think Coosa beat them the other night. No, Coosa, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Now they come back and beat Coosa.
I watched that game.
Yeah.
They're not bad. Christian. They played a good game.
No, they're not.
What's the kid that we loved and tall with the hair and hurt his knee at the receiver at Coosa Christian?
Oh, Jacoby Tucker?
Yeah, Tucker.
Yeah.
With a brace on, he still played. I mean, Bucky, they were battling. It was a good game.
Yeah.
I watched it on NFHS.
I think they come on in the second half. Cedar Bluff should be pretty good. A lot of guys back,
Yeah, Bucky.
I'll say they're 4-1.
MJ was going off.
Oh yeah, MJ's good.
Man, he was really showing how he was getting it done.
Yeah, he's a good ball player.
Yeah,
always has been.
Yeah, let's get out here. Let's go watch stuff.
Still the free throw leader in middle school history.
Why in Alabama that way you get a true state champion, you get better state champion. It should be that way in Alabama. Yeah, I know, Coach Short. He agrees with us. You get a real feeling.
What's he saying?
What we're saying. Like, if you don't have a north and south, it does exactly what we're saying.
I don't understand how they match it up, though. I don't understand how they do it.
You just play by class, I guess.
But how do they decide who plays who? I mean,
best records.
Best records?
I guess.
I don't know.
But see, them teams are in the same region. Why not play each other again?
Yeah, in the
It's
state
amazing.
championship.
Ain't that cool?
Yeah.
For the communities, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if Cleveland and Oneonta, if they were both 3A or 4A.
Right, right.
Imagine that community.
Oh, I know.
I mean, wow. Win or lose. I mean.
Oneonta.
Yeah, let's get off here. All right, see you guys next week. God bless you. Y'all have a great week. And
good show.
yeah, we'll have news always going up on the page. They can share news, or I got something.
Yeah, I've been sharing something this week. Good stuff.
Find us on Twitter, too. You can find me over there. Transfer portal stuff. Good God almighty, man. There's a lot of stuff. Now, that's going to calm down next year. It's going to calm down. It's not going to sustain that way. It can't.
Yeah.
If they just start paying players, just say, all right, freshmen, $30,000.
Yeah.
That'll stop that.
Yeah.
There won't be no more of that.
You can't leave. If you leave, you null and void.
Yeah, you lose your money.
Yeah.
You just pay them $30,000. Well, how they gonna pay them? They ain't got no. Oh, they got money. You know what's the TV deals they made this year? $1.2 billion. And
And then they'll tell them what they make a game.
you know what it costs for college players if all of them made about $30,000?
Yeah.
How about $3-4 million?
Yeah.
I think if you can spend $3 million out of $1 billion, because it's your product.
Yeah.
And if you're selling a product to these TV stations, I'm gonna tell you what, they don't clean this up. I mean, why does ABC want to do a TV deal with a team that you can't even organize your team right? The kids leaving, running all over the place.
Yeah.
What TV market wants to sit down and put a camera on that product?
I know.
Huh?
Running around, yeah.
I'm just saying, as a business thinker now. I mean, come on now.
Bold thing. People take up for them now. I heard a lot of taking up. You know, we got on there. Nothing disrespectful to anybody, but a lot of people understand it.
I don't. You're a quitter.
They understand. Oh, well, they don't want to get hurt. And me and Derek Lowry from Douglas talked about it. One player, Matt Corral.
Corral, he lost. He went from first round to sixth round. He probably lost $3 million.
So he's making 1.3 this year.
But it's 0.01%. You're their baller or you ain't. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no excuse. Do I understand it's a business decision? You come from a low middle class income place and you don't want to take a chance of your professional career. I don't live with fear in my heart. Maybe some of you guys do, and that's how y'all roll. I don't.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
Everybody has their own opinion. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
Oh, I don't.
What about the other 12?
Yeah, so nobody else they're not supposed to worry about their careers or their family neither.
But yeah, but why do you?
So
and I tried to make something funny out of it, but guys, let's look at the logic here. Why do you not worry about the other 12 games?
What about
you play in?
Well, what about the right guard? Is he not supposed to? Has he not got a career? Is his life not important? Or
Yeah,
is it just,
I'm going to skip the bowl game.
Or is it just the receivers and quarterbacks and tailbacks? Only their life is important. What they're doing. See, that's when you make it about you. That's not a teammate.
No.
So
Dealing with too much of that lately.
yeah,
Everybody is.
let's get on.
And it won't get any better because of this generation.
Well, Deion Sanders is making a change. I like how he gets on them. I really like it.
Oh, really?
Yes, he ain't put up none of that stuff. I like it. He's got some stuff for Coach Benefield type stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put up with that mess. We're not doing that here. It's just period. You don't like to see you. Bye. All right, we're done. All right, next. Just move on.
Yeah.
We're not talking. We're not moving. We're just next.
Yeah.
He said we don't do all that dancing and singing till it's over.
Yeah. No, that's what you do. I never understand the braggart before the results. I've never understood that. And usually they get that egg on their face. I mean, they usually don't.
It happens that way a lot.
They usually don't work out, and I've never understood it. That's why I don't understand fans. Alabama plays Auburn. We're gonna kill ya, and the game ain't even started.
Oh yeah, well, there's that's a rival game.
Well, I know.
You got to talk a little some trash, Can't even spell the name Auburn during the month of November.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to type it out. I don't.
No, really?
No.
Oh, sorry, showing some stomach there.
He does every show. All right, let's get off here. See y'all. We appreciate y'all. Keep your heads clear and your hearts full of God, and get y'all next Sunday. Do some bowl preview.
Yeah, see y'all next week.